Hello friends, in previous video I explained algorithm design and analysis process. Okay, now we are going to study algorithm specification. An algorithm can be specified in simple English, graphical representation like flowchart, programming languages like C++, Java or any other programming language, combination of above methods. Using the combination of simple English and C++, the algorithm for selection sort is specified as follows. Okay, this is the algorithm of selection sort. Okay, using simple English and programming language. So this is the statement for for loop statement. Okay, which is used in all the programming language C, C++, Java, .NET, all the programming languages. Okay, and open the brace, that also common in all programming language. Examine a of I to a of n, and suppose the smallest element is at a of j, interchange a of a and a of j. Okay, this is the simple English statement. Okay, so here this is the programming statement and this is very simple English statement. Okay, this is what the algorithm for selection sort. Okay, then in C++, the same algorithm can be specified as follows. Okay, the same algorithm can write in C++. Okay, wide selection sort, type A of A subscript, then int n. Okay, so wide selection sort, this is the function name and this is the data type here. Okay, whether it is a int or float or which data type it is, and then this is the number of elements, total number of elements. Then this is the comment, sort the array A of 1 to n into non-decreasing order. Then open brace, for int I equal to n, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus, this is the loop. Okay, then int j equal to I. Okay, this is the selection sort algorithm, this is the selection sort techniques. Okay, then this is one more loop, inner loop. Okay, then compare, if a of k less than a of j, then j equal to k, then exchange. Okay, how you exchange? You take temporary variable, then assign first number, then in first number assign second number, then in second number assign the temp value. Okay, this is what exchange. Okay, so in the algorithm you are just telling interchange a of I, a and a of j. Okay, but in C++, how you exchange? Okay, if a of k less than a of j, okay, you have to compulsory specify bracket, then subscript, all are compulsory. Okay, so here is some optional are there. Okay, you can give or you can't give. Okay, some options are there, but here compulsory you have to give semicolon, all those things. Okay, so this is how to exchange the two numbers. Okay, when this condition satisfied, you have to exchange. Okay, first and second number using temp. Okay, so this is what algorithm, and this is C++ code. Okay, so these are the specifications of algorithm. Okay, so in this example use simple English and programming language. Okay, means what is a combination of simple English and programming language. Okay, some flowcharts are also used. Okay, graphical representation like flowchart, we can use that oval symbol, input symbol, okay, loop symbol. Okay, many symbols are used to understand the program. Whenever you write the any programming language, first you write the algorithm, then you write the source code using programming language. Next we'll study recursive algorithm. Okay, in the previous semester you studied about recursive algorithm. A function call itself, okay, you call from main function. Okay, jump to a user defined function. Within that user defined function only, it calls again to the user defined function only. A function call itself, the same function call itself. Example, factorial. Okay, fact is a function. Okay, within that body of that fact function, one more function called, that is same function, fact function only, it calls itself. Okay, it's not going to outside the sub function, it calling within that function only. Okay, see for example, Okay, algorithm A is said to be indirect recursive if it calls another algorithm which in turn calls A. Okay, a function A, it calls itself A only. So there are many examples out there. Okay, recursive algorithm, factorial computation, then binomial coefficient computation, tower of Hanoi problem, permutation generator. Okay, these are some examples of a recursive algorithm. Okay, the recursive algorithm means what? A function calls itself. Okay, within that function only it calls itself again and again. Okay, this is about the recursive algorithm. Okay, thank you.